Hi, it's Dave with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today we're going to be doing a 8-inch round using basically ocean colors. I'll get to the colors in just a few seconds, but the main purpose of today was to test out some new Floetrol that I just got in the mail earlier this morning. And I guess this is a cautionary tale. I've had purchased a very large 4-liter bottle of Australian Floetrol about 2 years ago. It still works, but it started not being as predictable as I was used to having it before. So I was just thinking it was me. And so in talking with a few people, I found out that indeed there is an expiration date on Floetrol, and I'd beyond it, because usually it's about a year from what I've been told. So I was a bit over. So I got this new bottle, and I will let you be the judge, but for me, it was amazing. Okay, let's talk about the colors for just a few minutes. From top to bottom, up on the top you have Hammerhead, followed by Interference Gold. I also added Brulé. Down at the bottom, it's Waterfall, Lakeside, Southern Ocean Blue, and Payne's Gray. All of this is mixed with my pouring medium. But I hope you enjoy this one today. Stick around to the end to see the final product. And as always, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of future videos that I'll put out. Very good. So let's get down to the canvas and get started. Okay, we're going to be painting on a 10-inch round. This is PPG MULTI-PRO in an eggshell. It's my go-to for pillow paint. Okay, my colors are going to be listed as we go along here. This is Payne's Gray. This is a ColorArte Primary Elements pigment. This is Southern Ocean Blue by Matisse. Incredible color, unbelievable ability to give it a real ocean feel. This is Lakeside by this little Piggy. And this is Waterfall by this little Piggy. I'm headed towards blue shades here. I'm going to go for titanium white cell activator. I'm just going to do a simple swipe across the top. And you'll see the cells start to develop almost immediately. Told me that I really did need to get the new Floetrol. This is Hammerhead by this little Piggy. It's a blue-gray. And the blue shimmer to it is incredible. Coming up is going to be Brulé. I just replaced the interference gold with Brulé. It's a copper interference. Sometimes I think it's more towards the bronze, but it's beautiful, especially against the blues. This is Quinacridone Nickel Azul Gold. These are my two cell activators, a titanium white and Oxide black, both by Amsterdam. And they're mixed with my Australian Floetrol, which is where the magic happened. Okay, I'm doing another swipe across a section of paint that didn't get enough cell activator, and take it all the way around and connect the two. Now I'm going to do some scooping and dragging, and I am going to love playing with this now, because my cells are holding together and I'm actually seeing what I wanted to see all along with these. So this is a very nice thing to have happen. Okay, over to the other side. That Quinacridone Nickel Azul Gold. It looks orange, has a yellow to it. It's transparent, so it mixes well with other colors. And just coming through, that is the Brulé that I'm pulling across. It looks white there, or an off-white, but it's incredible color in the right light. Okay. Just doing the scooping and dragging, getting the composition to look the way I have in my head. Once that's finished, when I'm happy with the general look of it, we'll spin it out. Time to do some spinning. This actually spun out fairly quickly. And it looks fast here, but this is sped up about half of a percent higher, so it's 50% faster than it actually was, just for economy of time. As you can see, it spread out very nicely. The cells opened up beautifully. Now it's just a matter of getting enough paint off the surface of the canvas. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure I have total coverage and any kind of last tweaks I might have with the composition. And I moved that a little off center because centrifugal force can be a very nice tool to use when you're having a hard time getting the sides covered. I am trying to get a lot more economical about how much paint I put down on the canvas. So that's what this is all about. I think I'm getting closer. Okay, I picked up my tool. What I'm doing is I'm looking to see what the depth of the paint is in the middle. And I think we're good. So this time for the flyover. You can see the cells here. They really held their integrity. And I did get some nice depth with the cells that I got on the bottom. So overall, couldn't be much happier with this test run. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for being here today. If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It's absolutely free and it really does help. Hope you found this video both enjoyable and useful. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye now.